I want to send a message to the enablers of Mr. Kelly, to the agents and the managers and the attorneys and the others who stood idly by and looked the other way and turned a blind eye while teenage girls were sexually assaulted for over 2 decades. I will not rest until each of you is brought to justice. We will uncover evidence relating to your participation in these crimes. Mr. Kelly did not do this alone. He did so with the assistance of all of these folks. And it was all, let's be clear, in the interest of money. These people, these agents, these attorneys, and these managers, they looked the other way while these young girls were taken advantage of instead of doing the right thing because they didn't want to kill the golden goose. They didn't want to interfere with their own individual paydays. And as far as I'm concerned, they are just as guilty as the predator R. Kelly. It is disgusting. And every parent in America should be disgusted not only by the conduct of Mr. Kelly, but by those that turned a blind eye, that looked the other way while this occurred for over 2 decades. As a father of 2 teenage girls, 14 and 16, I am especially outraged and disgusted by this conduct and the amount of time that it has taken to bring this predator to justice. I stand here before you as a father and as a man that believes in the rule of law and that of justice with a sense of satisfaction, temporary satisfaction today as a result of these very serious charges. But our job is not done. We are going to continue to represent our clients. We are going to continue to do what we've done for over 10 months, all in the pursuit of justice and what is right. I am highly confident that Mr. Kelly will be convicted. I am confident that he will be convicted in other jurisdictions as well, and he will rightfully die in a prison somewhere, whether it be in Illinois or elsewhere in America. He should never walk free another day in his life as a result of the over 2 decades of abuse that he dished out and participated in time and time again.
No, the guy didn't have any cash to pay me. He offered me human blood, said it would take me higher than I'd ever been in my life. Well, he was kidding. So I told him I'd just as soon have an ounce or so of pure adrenochrome. Or maybe just a fresh adrenaline gland to chew on.
I could already feel the stuff working on me. The first wave felt like a combination of mescaline and methadone. Maybe I should take a swim, I thought.
Yes, sir. They nailed this guy for child molesting. He swore he didn't do it. Why should I fuck with children, he said. They're too small. Christ, what could I say? Even a goddamn werewolf is entitled to legal counsel. Didn't dare to turn the creep down. Might have picked up a letter opener and gone after my pineal gland. You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Why not? We should get some of that. Just eat a big handful and see what happens.
Some what?
Extract of pineal.
Sure, that's a good idea. One whiff of that stuff will turn you into something out of a goddamn medical piece.
Beautiful fucking tits!
It's all about the water. Let's get a letter on the flowers.
Right!
Of course. Yes. And then you notice about 6 huge hairy tits swelling up on your back. You were blind. But it would touch works. Jesus, that stuff got right on top of you, didn't it? Look at your face. You're about to explode.
Maybe you could just shove me into the pool.
Man, if I put you in the pool right now, you'll sink like a goddamn stone. You took too much, man. You took too much, too much. Don't try and fight it. You get brain bubbles, strokes, aneurysms. You'll just wither up and die.
They continue killing innocent people.
Allowed the lousy hopes for peace and freedom of millions of people to be suffocated. So tonight, to you, the brave, silent majority, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice,
sacrifice. Let's first start reference to organ harvesting. The Bill Clinton Foundation human sex trafficking and organ harvesting of children. There is the email. It is on Hillary Clinton's server, confirmed by the FBI. Covered up by WikiLeaks, who is the CIA. And there is a worldwide media blackout on children being kidnapped, sold, trafficked for sex and their organs by the Clinton Foundation. We have some of the contents of Clinton's server that no one has. If you go to WikiLeaks = CIA social media pages, blackout on Pizzagate, black on human trafficking, emails are being wiped from their website, and social media internally. These children are also being experimented on in a laboratory in Antarctica run by the CIA and John Kerry. All of this is going to be exposed in the Dead Man Switch files reference to Kerry. The only decent Julian Assange did, for betraying the world, the Clinton Foundation human sex trafficking and organ trafficking of children has been blown wide open, and there is dead silence. Media blackout worldwide. Sex rings are popular in all governments, but pedophilia is primarily in British Parliament and Saudi Arabia, and that's why HRC and BC love foreign donors so much. They get paid in children as well as money. Dig deep and you can find it. It will sicken you. Clinton bombshell too. Come, they are involved in human organ trafficking ring. The Clinton Foundation is up to their neck with Jiang's vile regime in China. This is what is on Clinton's server. Russia is about to expose worldwide everything. To Hillary Clinton, she sees children as a business opportunity only, sell to the highest bidder, to be sold into the human trafficking trade, to be raped, abused, tortured, their organs stolen to sell on the black market, on Silk Road. Then when they no longer any value, they are killed and disposed of like garbage. That is how Hillary Clinton and her entire foundation and its contributors and investors see a child, which could easily be your child. Readers, this is global all the way to Australia, with not only the corruption but human trafficking. Pizzagate is the tip of the iceberg to what is going on with human trafficking and sex cult. We have more than one website, and we have been putting the data on Pizzagate out there, including on all of our social media sites worldwide. All above is on Hillary Clinton's server, confirmed by the FBI. This is just one of the many bombshells that is exploding worldwide that our people published last night, and we have a hell of a lot more to come.
Now let's take a flashback 20 plus years. Phil Schneider was a government geologist and engineer who worked on the construction of the deep underground military bases and tunnels that are prevalent throughout the United States. Phil gave a speech prior to his mysterious death in 1996 in which he refers to missing children and adrenochrome.
Now, I'm going to casually mention to you something that's very scary indeed, and tell you what the alien agenda is. It's going to sound very familiar. The alien agenda is the complete takeover of this planet, the killing off of 5, 6 to 7 eighths of the world's population by the year 2029. U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. As far as I know, I'm the only person standing before a crowd talking about the alien agenda, secretively. Okay. Back in 1954, I'll give you a quick overview. There was the created 1954 treaty where Eisenhower signed a pact with the known alien species of the time. There were 3 at the time. And said that we're going to deal in high technology, but you can take a few head of cattle and a few human beings and you can experiment on them. It's unthinkable. It's stuff straight out of the Nazi death camps, and I'm kidding you not. It's plain BS, and it's got to stop. Now, the created 1954 treaty had been violated. After the great firefight, the alien-human war, I am the only living survivor talking about it worldwide at all. The only one. The other 2 are in nursing homes in Canada, and the Canadian government refuses to allow any U.S. people, including myself, to talk to them because they are afraid of kidnap. Probably the reason I got shot to pieces and 11 attempts on my life is I am a direct threat to the entire system. The New World Order, the alien agenda is one and the same. It's world takeover and the decimation of the population of this planet. Now, I'm going to tell you something a little bit different about the alien species. The bad news ones, there are 9 races of alien populations. To look at a human being as a bag of food. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings as a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland substances called adrenal chrome. It's something like cocaine to them. Now, what can we do about it? Right now, if we do nothing, we can do nothing about it, and it will continue to go on. Basically, we'll be led in the dark, and you'll keep seeing more and more people disappear. Right now, there's 100,000 children totally unaccountable through FBI archives, cannot be traced anywhere. They haven't been murdered. Nobody's ever seen them. I think they're hauled underneath in some of these bases, and they are summarily done away with, and they are literally eaten. Now, that is a scary thing indeed.
John Lear is a popular conspiracy theorist. He is also an extremely distinguished pilot, having been both a test pilot and flying for the CIA, the Department of Defense, and various commercial airlines. It is also worth noting he is the son of Bill Lear, the founder of the Learjet Corporation. John is also friends with Bob Lazar, who claimed to have worked at the infamous underground S4 research facility near Area 51. John Lear mentions missing children in underground bases in his works, and they can be found online. Robert David Steele's United States Marine. He was a CIA clandestine officer, which is to say was a spy for 10 years in the 80s. In 1988, he established the Marine Corps Intelligence Center. Robert was the 2012 presidential nominee for the Reform Party, and he is an outspoken critic of the pedogate, organ harvesting, blackmail, and deep state problem that the world is facing. Here's an interview from 2017 mentioning pedophilia and underground bases and their disclosure.
Well, I have no direct knowledge, although I've heard about Vault 7. I do believe that in 2017 there will be a number of disclosures. Everything from massive pedophilia to extraterrestrial secret technologies that have been repressed for years that could have given all of us free energy and unlimited desalinated water. A lot of what our government has done under Majestic and other programs has been treason. The Pentagon did not lose $1.2 or $2.3 trillion. It spent it on extraterrestrial and intraterrestrial, deep underground cities and tunnels and other programs.
Another connection that was made was in the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Hunter S. Thompson's movie based on his book, played by Johnny Depp. In multiple scenes, child trafficking, satanic ritual abuse, pedophilia, organ harvesting, And last but not least, adrenochrome, once again. Here's the scene.
I think there's only one source for this stuff. The adrenaline gland from a living human body. I know. The guy didn't have any cash to pay me.
Firefly, watch
He offered me human blood, said it would take me higher than I'd ever been in my life. But he was kidding. So I told him I'd just as soon have an ounce or so of pure adrenochrome. Or maybe just a fresh adrenaline gland to chew on.
I could already feel the stuff working on me. The first wave felt like a combination of mescaline and methadone. Maybe I should take a swim, I thought.
Yes, sir. They nailed this guy for child molesting. He swore he didn't do it. Why should I fuck with children, he said. They're too small.
Beware, 4 figures appear through the fog. Yeah, grave diggers cut like swords. Fear makes your brain go numb. You ain't got a clue where the gods come from. I told myself to wait this, and then I fled over millions of sperm cells, and I found the egg. No luck or mere chance, I came to enhance, representing it open as a
psychopathic, a deep thoracic, grave diggers and massive, putting niggas in caskets, blowing like the wind. When I'm in my spin, you got fucked across the path with a twist. We face the storm and bring it on, and get chopped in the blocks from Hitchcock. The birds, my mental ward is my brainstorm. Somehow I flipped, they came equipped with a chainsaw.
Gravy pays my rent for the day. Some hate the image that I must portray. Critics say go to hell, I go yeah. Stupid motherfucker, I'm already here. Frustrated, mentally aggravated to be the rebel that society created. I'm good most times, but when I'm foul, then I'm flagrant. Living in the shadows like a government agent.
One side of the story, shit cooked up from grave diggers' laboratory, transferring brains with remains of a slug. Let the Undertaker make the beats that's bug. Created, splitting jeans, chopping necks with the fat guillotines. I'm your nightmare, right with the verse, one verse. Well, put your ass in my black purse.
Danger, enter the graveyard chamber. It's like someone digging inside your ear with a hanger. I'll inject my poisonous finger to your finger of all your life forces. I'll drain it. I'm bloodthirsty, thirsty for sure. About to bless us, the same ones who blessed us the poor. You're not safe anymore. To all the holy spooks, I declare war. I'll grave dig them up from hell. Resurrect them from the poisonous worms of swine. I disinfect them. Positive energy activates constant elevation. Positive energy activates constant elevation.
Out of the darkness, out of the deep of the darkness, rise the grave diggers. From the parts unknown, a world that's unknown. People fear what they don't understand. So, this is why we're here, to explain that there's nothing to be afraid of. They have no fear. Grave diggers are here.
Get it on, I keep the watch the spot get blown. I be the sick lunatic with the devil is home. From the mist of the darkness, I come with this. Hitting straight to the chest like a primacy mist. Resurrector, yeah, the fanatical type. I'm like a bat in the night when it's time to take flight. Here I am in the flesh, and yes, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed by the sound, the track possessed. Intellectual, killer, special, majestical. Open up the devils, have them hanging from my testicles. Nowhere to run to, baby. There's nowhere to hide. Fuck it, another day, another target. From here to Nantucket, MCs kick the bucket. I'm rugged and rough, flowing up till I bust. While other rappers is flatter than a white girl's butt. I manifest my name and the reason I came in the first place. Bird, shake your brains like an earthquake. A lot of people admit that I am raw high. Cover my ass like a bee, I am sore. My doors are real wicked like Dharma. A whole alma mater for niggas is like a meal ticket. It's nowhere to run to, baby. It's nowhere to hide.
Yo, as a child, a bad seed was on the prowl, running mad wild, cause death was my style. The crazy maniac, yo, boomer tick. I circle like a shark when the fresh blood drips. Needles to the pin, now you're in. I eat them, then I beat them, chop, chop, ripping sheets from your skin. Terror is in, with the prison in the grim. Problem one now begins. Ha! Straight
up your skull to the size of a tweeter. Record to the meter, so tell me who's gonna be the next one. Grave diggers, complex, death oath, and watch gate keep killing fucking note. Here we go. I'm cursed with the dawn. You was born, and now I'm slaying every new firstborn. It's nowhere to run to, baby. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to run to, baby. You best to stay inside. You best to stay inside. Here comes the drastic. Just like tactic of rapping, you bastard, and prepare your casket. Death is the final step when y'all step to intercept the rep of a brother who has kept his status. Stop the madness, that is. I flow just to show that black, y'all can know that me being whack is like NASA Kojak. Eruptions of volcanoes occur when I speak, try to twist my dialect and get caught by tornadoes. There's nowhere to run to, baby. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to run to, baby. You best to stay inside. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. 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 'Cause there's nowhere to run, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. 'Cause there's nowhere to run, 'cause there's nowhere to hide. And just when you thought it was safe to make records, from the bottom of the pit, the RZA, the keeper, the reaper, and myself, the undertaker. Pouring gravy all on your brains, you know what I'm saying? And this one goes out to all of those who thought the grave diggers would fall. All of those who forgot to take no-nos. All the low-life snakes and liars. You know who you are. And to the A&R who couldn't understand the product. Hey, yo, Reaper, those kids out there seem mad thirsty. You got something for them to drink?
Yo, we could wet up 2 cups of blood.
Arm to the leg, arm to the head. Yo, be the resurrect the mental dead.
G to the R to the Y, M Reaper. As I get deeper than a grip, resurrect kid.
Don't go against the grain, man, slang is my thing. I'll leave the hearty party with a bang, buzzer boom. Check my tune, it got you hyper. Don't give a fuck about a sucker C cipher.
As you decipher the tricks of the viper, swine is lethal, is evil. I am original. We can build upon the ill form and keep all your brain cells warm.
Hocus pocus, yo, what's the focus? Weak techniques should speak, the shit is bogus.
Even in a mortuary, science of bloom. As I seek the knowledge from the womb to the tomb.
Yo, deadly, yeah, get ready. Here comes the styler, wilder than Freddy. Cause the Kruger, boo, I do ya. Just to let you know, grave diggers coming to ya.
That sick and rotten, your brain cells forgotten the past. You had your boomer eyes picking cotton. Now you hate your naughty hairstyles. I guess you figure the texture is too wild, child.
2 cups of blood, boy. 2 cups of blood, girl. Alright, drink that shit up.
Out.
Yeah, here come the grave diggers. Yeah, here come the grave diggers. Yeah, here come the grave diggers.
Pray for your mommy. Bold bill, competition ain't shit. Faking the funk like silicone tips. Never on the level of a skill of a champion. Hoes I like the Buffalo Bill. They come close and win or do a damn thing. Huh, I'm merciless like Ming. As I get the record, I navigate a course like Chekhov. Solving seas, you better step off. Will a villain ever learn? I'm killing like a mad germ. I burn and seize like a bad perm. Do not turn, cause I got you on my infrared. Wimps are dead, I pop them like a pimple's head. I get up and get down like I was gravity. Cause pains like cavities, then collect a salary. Fold with little or no skills, I kill 'em. My shows are ill, I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. Chill, or your ass will be took it fast. Crossed in the style like Alice in the Looking Glass. You wanna see the grim get raw? And yo, I bust your whole shits in your
My style's gravy, rough and real. Rats up the rugged on my grave digger shield. That's how I deal with the fake parades. I flow hard, yo, heart throbs and get robbed. I come with the wicked one, stomping tons of mud underground as I wreck your town. Climb aboard to hell as we dwell to a ludicrous lunar eclipse. No 286, I radiate gamma, wave at random. I slam 'em, yo, quick, fast like the Phantom. Guard my gate with a pass down pound cake. You wanna escape, and now ain't no one safe. Check it as I hit you with a boom from the trigger.
Yeah, here comes the grave diggers. Yeah, here comes the grave diggers.
Break for your mommy. I learned to burn rap germs like antiseptics. Then release a piece of music, lyric epic. Words like proverbs, blended, weighted. Song like a storm, a song of King David. Intensely vital, holy as the Bible. Can't allow you to worship the false idol. New form of literature, dance to the fiddler. Don't mean to riddle you, God, I'm not the riddler. No shoot for the moon, no wait for high noon. On the other space doom. I be in tune, I don't squawk like a hawk or stalk like a stork. But walk in New York, stay away from pork. Miles of bypass, you don't need the hassle. Swinging everything cause I'm king of the castle. Niggas getting bloggled, your scribble squabble. Grave diggers got the paperback novel. So line by line you should read. Take heed or you bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed.
Yeah, here comes the grave diggers.
Break for your mommy.
Yeah, here comes the grave diggers. Yeah, here comes the grave diggers. Yeah, here comes the grave diggers.
Break for your mommy. Break for your mommy. Break for your mommy. Break for your mommy. Break for your mommy.
Yeah, here comes the grave diggers. Yeah, here comes the grave diggers. Yeah, here comes the grave diggers.
All turrets down. Cover me. I gotta pass. Uniform right there. Uniform down. That's one. That one's dead. Right there. Uniform. Fuck. Keep going like this. Hey, look. Firefly. Watch yourself. Try some smoke. There's just a handful. Let's finish them off. Dead. Hey, look, Firefly! Yeah, they ain't coming back.
Order in the court! Order in the court! Order in the court! Order in the court! I said order in the court now!
Now, before this court passes judgment, will the four defendants please rise and approach the bench?
Trust me, guys, it's all under control. The judge is my uncle. He'll take the insanity plea. Oh yeah, don't forget my retainer balance.
Down one cord.
Okay, I understand you guys are pleading insanity, claiming demonic spirits possess you to do these hideous murders. Can you please explain to this court how these so-called spirits made you into these raving madmen?
Be a witness as I exercise my exorcism. The evil that lurks within, the sin, the terrorism. Possessed by evil spirits, voices from the dead. I come forth with grave diggers in a head full of dread. I've been examined ever since I was semen. They took a sonogram and seen the image of a demon. At birth, nurses surrounded me with needles and drugged me all up with the diseases of evil. Grew up in hell, now I dwell in an Islamic temple. I'm fighting a holy war in the mental. Look deep in my eyes, you see visions of death. Possessed by homicide is what I am obsessed. Giving niggas brain dimples. Dragging their asses on my hook by their temples. The cause of death is unknown to the cops. Cause when I kill them, I'm not leaving one element, two or tops. First I'll assassinate him, and then I cremate him. Then take all of his fucking ashes and evaporate him. Or creep through the graveyard and hunt down your tombstone. Dig up your skeleton and stomp all your fucking bones. You try to haunt me, nigga, I ain't trying to hear it. Buck, 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 I give your ass the Holy Spirit.
Can you please explain explain to this court when these problems first began?
The year 84, November, day 10, overwhelmed by the wicked inspirations of an evil gen. I realized my ideas has born for 400 years of blood, sweat, and tears. I saw the torture, brutal murder of my father, so my brain became stained with the horror. I'm having reoccurring nightmares of being soaking wet, strapped down to the electric chair. I got tackled with handcuffs and shackles and restraint in the bottom of a holy tabernacle. They gave me nothing to eat for 2 weeks and sewed my eyelids open so I couldn't sleep. About to die from thirst, that's when the minister quenched my jaws with a cold glass of vinegar. Upon my wounds, they seasoned me with salt and knelt my hands and feet to the form of a cross. Ah! I cried as the blood dripped inside of my eye, refusing to die. Visions of hell tormented my face, so I chewed my fucking arm off and made an escape.
No way, goddammit. Goddamn, I don't believe this shit. Oh no. Oh, no, me mataron mi amigo. La puta, eso fue que me mataron mi amigo. ¿Qué voy a hacer, carajo?
Calm down, people. Please calm down. Let us please proceed with the defendant's explanation.
Into the realms of understanding and take good heed, and you could bleed while I'm scanning. 3 stages of pure hell, 60 cases of red cells. Shh, raindrops hit the pales. Path is dull and narrow. You're stalked by a shadow. I pierced your skull with a fucking arrow. So narrow, only one could enter at a time. Stuck in the center, read the signs. 1,000 doors to choose. You better hurry, don't stop. Shit is getting hot as a pot of curry. On your right side, there's fire. Your left, deep waters. Watch your step, there's deep waters. What's that coming through the floor? Is a claw. Took his fucking ass to the fucking core. Stroll through the dark conditions. I stone you till I see sparks and frictions. I chop you like a coal miner, then combine the drug, then mix it with your blood. Some more, I give you some more and watch you crawl. Guts hit the floor, worms exit your pores. I trick you, then I'm quick to syringe deep between my thoughts and bust out your skin. You scream, portraits of inflictable pain. You can't stand, you're up to your hands in quicksand. You're sinking and sinking deep into the earth. Thoughts was possessed since the first day of birth. My mentor says it's my turn to possess the matter. Stab you with a dagger of Jacob's ladder. Thoughts become shattered, confused and tragic. Fiery thoughts of grave diggers.
Guilty.
Down one course.
Next game.
Sorry, sons of bitches.
Keep breathing, I got this.
Keep breathing. I got this.
I'm glad you're covering my
My toes up, to my kneecaps, waist, slowly, lady, can we go half on a babe? From my toes up, on up to my kneecaps, the waistline, slowly, lady, can we go half on a babe? Half on a babe. On a cute little baby boy. All I need is your body next to me. I'm singing ooh. Yeah. Can we go high? Oh yeah. All I need is your body next to me. I'm singing ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Can we go high? On a sweet little baby girl. All I need is your body next. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Tourist! Hunter!
uniforms are fucking done. See if they try that again soon.